Welcome back to the channel, and this is a special video about building a cliff base in Stranded Deep on the PlayStation 4. Now, when I started this, I didn't even know if it was going to be possible. So what I did first of all was try and find a good location, and I wanted to get right up to the top and build like a house on the top of the cliff. It is actually more difficult than you would think, because first you've got to get up to like the first level, which you can see there is like a rock and there's a gap between the trees, so it looked to me as if I could get up there. So I started off with just a wood foundation, put it right up against the rock, and just went from there really. I added walls, full walls onto the foundations, and you had to build away from the rock just to get the height. It was a mixture of wooden flooring and ladders to get up to that first level. And you can see there that what I'm forming is like a staircase. When I got to the top of the staircase, I was able to add some flooring to what I was going to call like the reception or like the first landing. I realised at this point it was going to be a big project. The wood that I brought soon ran out, so I was off to another island. I think I went to about 4 or 5 islands in the end to get enough wood to complete the base. So once I got a door arch on the first landing, I went round with the wood half walls just to make it a bit safer, and I was still able to see the view through the walls. I put a roof on that. You can see there on the left hand side there wasn't a roof to fit that part, so I just left it almost open so that I could still access the next part, which was another set of stairs going up to a walkway. The tricky thing really is getting the height to get up to the next level. So what I did was extended the walkway so that I was able to get round the corner and get then a straight part, you can see it there, from which I could create a second set of steps and a structure which would take me higher up. You see, I was too close on that first part to get up there. But really, until you start building, you don't know what problems you're going to come up against. So it's quite an entertaining process if you can find solutions to those problems. Apart from a lot of wood, you will see that I went through a lot of hammers. So always have lots of hammers available. And if you can get a refined hammer from the shipwrecks, or even like 2 or 3, I think the first game that I played I ended up with about 3 hammers. They last a lot longer than the crude hammer that you build, whether you craft. So try and get those otherwise I think you're going to have to go, for a big construction like this, you're going to be going through about 20 hammers. So it doesn't sound too difficult. I mean, crafting them is pretty easy, but when you have to find rocks, you will end up going to other islands looking for rocks, because there aren't unlimited numbers of rocks on an island. So what I did here as well, just went through down the walkway with the half wall, just to increase the security, even though I did fall off a couple of times. I'll tell you about that in a while. I put one of these wood roof caps on the corner just to make it kind of, like a halfway point, and offer a bit of shade if I'm just walking around up there at midday. So it's starting to take shape. You can see that I've increased the length of the walkway, and that's given me some extra height. I've used the same system as from the beach to the first level, step, flooring, step, flooring. So this brings me to this second landing here, which is like just an intermediate point between the bottom and the top of the cliff. So I did the same thing with the wood flooring. It took a while. You can just build one piece of wood flooring after another, and then you can put the roofing on there. So I hammered all that into place, and then you can see that I built another step of ladders, which takes me up to what ended up being the final level. You can see it's just above the height of the final cliff. So that what you're actually doing with this is not building on it, you're building kind of above it. So it's just like putting a jacket on the cliff, rather than trying to fit it into spaces formed within the cliff. So a little tiny walkway there at the start just to join up these parts, and then I carried on with the flooring. I'm now at the highest point, and just the same system again. This is just like building on on the beach, just at the bottom. Once you've got the floor down, then you do the walls and the roof. You do find sometimes that because of a tree, or because of a piece of rock, or even just because you can move your own stuff out of the way, but you will find that sometimes something won't quite fit, but what you can do is jiggle it, with the controller, just with the stick, just jiggle it, and sometimes it will go in. Sometimes you'll try and you just realize that it's not going to happen. So when that happened, I just found another solution. Either I went higher, or just built something different. But it was well worth getting up here. The view from the top was pretty mental, so I was happy with that. And if you want, you could do garden up here. You could put some, you could fill it with furniture or whatever. I just wanted the challenge of building this cliff base. So this is the final part here. Just you can see I'm building this these steps up to this part here. I was working day and night to get it finished, and because of that, had a bit of an accident. I broke my leg, but the funny thing was that was about the third time I'd broken my leg while I've been building this base, so a bit clumsy really. So this is the final part, just on the right on the top of the cliff. built some plank steps up just to the second floor, so like a two-story little house on the top, which gave me a little bit of extra elevation. I went with the wood floor and a terrace at the back and also at the front. So finished the wood floor on the top. I put the half wood walls all the way around. And a full wood window just by the stairs so nobody tries to fall off the balcony. And then it's just a matter of putting the roof on. Same as before, wood roof all around. And that's it, that's the final view from the beach of what it looks like. You can see the highest point there right at the top. And that's it from the side. So quite a complicated thing in the end, but I enjoyed it and very happy with the result. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.